Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about creeping fig or Ficus pumila. This is a beautiful ground cover plant or a wall cover plant. You can see this plant is about 6 months old, and I have it in my balcony where there is a bright indirect sunlight. It likes its soil to be moist all the time, but not wet and soggy. It needs to be moist, and it needs, as I said, it needs bright sunlight. It's not very particular about fertilizing this plant all the time, but it would definitely appreciate some fertilizing in summers. When you look at this plant online, if you want to read about this plant, they say that it also is an house plant, but I didn't have any luck having it as a house plant. If you look at this pot, I have it in this pot. I had this, it was a fully grown plant, so you can see the root boundedness of this plant. It was completely doing very well in the balcony, but I had this inside my house. Maybe due to lack of sunlight, I think it completely dried out. So I wouldn't suggest this as a house plant. If you provide a sufficient light inside the house, maybe it's a different story altogether, but for me it didn't work because I don't have that much of a light inside the house. If you want, you can have it creeping to the wall or a ground cover, or you can have it in a hanging basket. This plant is overall, you can grow it as you wish. You can grow it to a moss stick. So it's a very versatile plant, and it's a very easy to grow. You don't have to worry a lot about this plant. And if you want to, you can take cuttings of this plant. These all of them have little roots coming up. If I'll show you a matured one. So if you see the roots here, so these cling on to the wall surface, but once you have it to a wall, let me tell you that it is really difficult for you to get it out of the wall. If you want to take it out of the wall, your wall is going to be damaged a lot. You should be prepared. You should be completely prepared before you think of having it climbing up your wall. And if you take a cutting of this, if you take a cutting here, just stick it in moist soil, and in a couple of weeks you'll have a brand new plant. But what I do and what I suggest is if you have overgrown stems like this, I would just bury it up in the same soil or a different pot. I would bury it up without cutting the stem. And then after a couple of weeks, when I see new leaves coming out, I would just cut that part, and you'll have a brand new plant in that pot. So I hope this video helps, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching.